벌써 2주년이 됐다니 계속해주실 거죠? 벌써 2주년이 됐다니 계속해주실 거죠? 벌써 2주년이 됐다니 계속해주실 거죠?
Hello everyone and welcome back to Soul Strike, where we're celebrating the second anniversary of the game. And also the fifth part of the QWER collaboration streams. Let's go! What's up everybody? What's up Ultra Deathlord? How are you? Good to see you, Cat Turkish. Welcome aboard. We're live on both Twitch and YouTube today, guys, and we have a lot to go over because it's been a couple weeks since we last had a Soul Strike stream, and I am happy to report that the second anniversary is in full swing now. League of Legends X1 says number one. What's up, dude? Matt Sykes, welcome back. Yo to you as well, dude. That is awesome. Welcome back. Okay, guys, so I think we should probably start with the update for now, especially howdy gamers. What's up, Motive? Good to see you, dude. I think it'd be good for us to maybe start with the update because it's going to be the context through which we observe all of what we talk about today. And I'm sure people in chat are going to have lots of opinions about everything that's come out. I'd love to hear them. If you have a discussion topic you want to bring up, drop it in chat, and you can also bring it to our official Discord server, which I'm sure you're already a part of, but if you're not, you should make a point of joining it. Okay, let's get going. So, like we said, it is the second anniversary today. I can't believe that we've already had 2 years of Soul Strike. 2 years of Soul Strike, that's amazing. 2 years and change. It's been a little bit over since the second anniversary. And so first of all, we have a new server. So this is something that I've seen some people talk about for quite some time. There was a little bit of a gap in between the folks who had picked up Soul Strike earlier on in its 2-year run already. And that gap was ever increasing with new systems, new allies, new skills. And so this additional server gives new people a chance to kind of like be competitive in their own right and have that same experience of growing into Soul Strike the same way we did when we started playing 2 years ago. And so now when you open the game, which I do think maybe there's a little bit of a UI adjustment that could be made here, it'll prompt you whether to continue in. For us, it's going to say the global server or the world server. World would be if you want to start fresh and have that brand new Soul Strike experience. You can have both at the same time, which is really nice. To me, I think this should be buried within the settings, so you can mark it as, so, you know, to me, less taps are generally better. So you select that you want to play on the world, that's the only one you're going to stay on until you select it via the settings. There's something cute that maybe could be done there. It is a global integrated server where players worldwide will meet on a single battlefield, and so that's going to house anybody who wants to join in for it. And we also have a new ally introduced. We've got Yanhua. Yanhua's a new fire ally who I have not gotten a chance to play with. She's also commonly associated with this horse down here. So I'm curious if maybe the new pet is specifically related to her, but we'll find out as we go through here. So she is a mythical grade ally. She has a skill name called Crimson Slash, and it deals damage over time to all enemies hit. I love dot damage. Dot damage is phenomenal. I noticed that, Ultra Deathlord. I saw that it was that your screen name was a little bit. It's easier to read like this. I think this is a good way to do it. It's a good way to keep it. Miss Art, welcome, dude. Welcome. It's good to see you. I'm glad you guys were able to make it to the stream today. It's great that we can have this. Dude, part 5 of the QWER collaboration, and it's still going to keep going through February until it'll close out towards the latter half of the month. So if you haven't been summoning, make sure you do so. Okay, oh my gosh, this is the funniest part. But let's talk about the treasure first. So her treasure, again, we're getting some of that horse foreshadowing, that horse shadowing. It increases crit rate and crit damage of Yanhua for a set period of time. And of course, her Transcendence effect increases the potency of her skills already. Probably the funniest relic I've ever seen added. We have Big Bro's high protein supplement. This is legitimately like a spoof on the brand that I have in my cabinet right now. And also I love that above protein, it just says, it's just the word protein, but inverted. So it actually kind of makes it look like protein when it's written like that, which I love. So it increases the damage to normal monsters of all friendly units. It pulls in all enemies within the area and drops heavy dumbbells periodically. Dealing physical damage over time to them, and it applies a bleed debuff that deals damage based on it's so funny, dude. It's like you're dropping the weights on your feet. That is so, they really stacked this thing. Notably though, it is only to normal monsters, so that's it increases the damage to normal monsters of all friendly units, which, you know, that part is only for normal, which we don't always have a hard time with the waves, but I'm sure if you're that high up, it probably helps. What the? I know, dude, that's so funny. This is an amazing relic. I need to pull for this. Like, I need this thing. And then we have 2 new pets. Toma, who I'm associating with Yanhua because you're going to see the horse theming throughout. He has Crimson Flame. Toma charges with earth-shaking force periodically, summoning a fire pillar beneath enemies. Sounds a lot like the animation for the Phoenix skill. The fire pillar deals damage and applies a burn debuff that deals damage over time for a set period. It also increases the defense of all friendly units and reduces defense of enemies hit by the Crimson Flame for a set period. So makes you tankier, makes the enemies less tankier. All around sounds like a great pet to have equipped. And then you can also see their equip effect down there too, and the unique effect of lucky crit damage up, efficacy boost up, and defense up. But let's talk about Heichi. Heichi's the second pet that was introduced. Poetic Justice is his skill name, and it slams the ground with its paw periodically, creating a shockwave that shakes the air. The shockwave deals damage over time to enemies hit for a set period and applies an electrocute debuff. And then it also increases defense of all friendly units and reduces the defense of enemies hit. So depending on which one you want to run, if you're trying to like work against nature and, you know, have the wind build work for you right now, you can run him with it and try to maybe give it a little boost. Something. What's up, Renier? I'm glad you made it to the stream. Dang Skippy motive, getting those gains for real. Now we can get him in Soul Strike 2. I'm all about that. That's amazing. We have a bunch of new titles too. If you guys want to read through them, I'll leave them on screen for a second. But I think now would probably be a good time to ask you if you've gotten a chance to play with Yanhua or either of the new pets. Let me know on Twitch or YouTube, wherever you're watching right now. How are you liking it? How are you implementing it into your build? Let me know. Simart, glad you made it today. Good to see you, dude. Guys, I had a great weekend. I finished off my D&D campaign. I ran the finale. It was awesome. It was awesome. I had such a fun time, guys. It was really cool. And I mostly just chilled on Sunday. It was cool. Hope you guys had a great weekend as well. Oh, and next, we've got 5 new collections, and then also here are the Yanhua portraits that go along with the new release, and then on the new system, the supporter system. So this is notably different than the ally system. This is something where you can actually equip some of your own... Oh, I'm seeing people are saying that it's a little bit of a buzz going on. We'll check that out. We'll see what's going on with the audio. We'll see what's up with the audio system. It could have something to do. We're switching to a new mic today. I don't know if you guys have noticed. There's a new mic. I'm very happy about it. Appreciate you, Ultra Death Lord. Yes, the new support system does seem amazing. Admittedly, I'm too low on the Conqueror levels to actually enjoy it just yet, but I will get there eventually. So let's read about it. So the supporter overview. This unlocks after reaching Conqueror level 10,000. Supporters range from common to mythical grade and provide both equipped effects and unique effects. The way that you can obtain them is via these new tickets, the supporter summon tickets, and they can also be obtained using the new supporter summon right. Oh, excuse me. That's the same statement there. And if you summon duplicate ones, they are automatically converted into dimension fragments of a bond, which is awesome. You can deploy your desired supporter to presets 1, 2, or 3, and the equipped effects of the supporters assigned to the selected preset will be applied. But what's really cool about this is you can actually equip soul parts. You can equip ultimate soul parts on them. Oh, look at that. We're doing something good again. Says Re-Reneer. Oh, right there. Sounds good. It's gone. It's gone. Let's go. Re-Reneer with the live tweets. Thank you, Re-Reneer. Love that. That's awesome, bro. I love the live tweets on whether or not it was fixed. Great job. There we go. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. And you can also use the synthesizer materials feature to obtain supporters. So yeah, I'm hearing a lot of positive feedback for the supporter system. This is a brand new system. This is not your allies. These are new supporters that can offer you buffs when you're away. Oh, sounds like now. Oh, that's back. That's back. Thank you, guys. So this is a brand new system that is separate from allies. It's completely independent from that. So now you can have another way to get passive bonuses in the background, be it through equipped or unique effects. But you can also equip your ultimate gear to them, which is really cool. This is a neat dimension. This kind of reminds me of some of the things that we've talked about on stream as suggestions for new systems in the back. Oh, and you may have noticed, guys, but the ball drop survey is now live on Twitch and YouTube. It's pinned to the top of the chat. You should fill that out. It's an easy way to get rewards, and it also enters you in for the ball drop. That's where we put everybody in and then drop you through that funnel. That's what that is. So make sure you do that, but we also have a bunch more ways for you guys to earn rewards over the course of the stream. So stand by and we'll get you some. And there's that survey at the top of the Twitch chat, right on cue. Thank you so much for that, admin. Okay, great. And now we're looking through the system still for the supporters. There's also the fast level up screen and more. Oh, and then there's the elemental invasion. We've got a new key, new bosses, and we have rewards with which we can't really put to use yet. However, it's foreshadowing an update to come. They're sort of putting the chest before the key in this situation. So we got the elemental invasion, and may I just say that the boss looks amazing. As someone who's currently playing a couple different MGS titles at once, I'm very much into that sort of like mech theming right now. That's very like just happy coincidence right now, you know, like that's just what I'm feeling. And so we've got this here. So upon reaching Conqueror level 12,000, you can enter Elemental Invasion. It features 5 bosses, each with different elements, and you have to build a deck to match the boss's element. And then this is the key that they'll drop, as well as these energy cores. Now, like I mentioned just a second ago, the energy cores will be used to enhance cores in the core laboratory, which will be added in a future update. So this is something to look forward to in the future. Right now, we don't have too much of a use for them, but they will come eventually. Oh, and let me just catch up with chat real quick. Re-Reneer says, can we have more attempts to do the boss fights for that elemental invasion? We don't get loots from the runs anyway, but I missed an elemental reward because I did 2 for 1 element. It's a great suggestion. And also they have this new test feature. This down here, maybe that could potentially help. Maybe I'm misunderstanding slightly, Re-Reneer, but like what we could do is we could try to see if we could get people attempts. If you mean like legitimate entrances, that's going to probably be something that they tweak down the line. They're usually, the devs are good about making sure that we get the keys that we need for certain dungeons over time. They sort of tweak that. Legitimate entrances, roger that. So eventually we'll make sure that you're able to get that. Perfect. And you see, USA says we will leave a note on the attempt counts. Perfect, dude. And then we got Miss Art over on YouTube saying, I'm wondering if the BB protein would be good for dungeon content. Honestly, maybe. Specifically if it's for normal enemies only, then that might be good for regular dungeon content. Thank you guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're just swapping mics because we don't want you guys to have to linger with the buzz. So we're trying to make sure that we can get that under control. Thank you guys for letting us know that that was happening though. Okay, next up. We also have new monster cards following the new elements of mechs that are in the Elemental Invasion. The Mecha Chest, awarded as a ranking reward, gives you a chance to obtain boss monster cards, and each one of them gives a boost to its particular element, which is really cool, which is great. Evan, is Admin there? Admin's always here, dude. Admin is always nearby. Admin's always watching. Admin's kind of like Santa Claus. He always knows what you're doing. Yeah, see? There's Admin right now. And then there's also some Elemental Invasion titles and achievements too. Boss battle tip, you can deal more damage while the boss is in a groggy state. The groggy state is triggered when the break gauge is fully charged. The boss gauge can be filled, the break gauge can be filled rather, by using crowd control abilities on the boss. Then there's some new QWER skins. I'm really interested to hear which ones of these are your favorites. My favorites are so funny because I really like the little floor portions that they've added for Magenta and Shion. I think that they add this nice little, they really ground the character. It feels like a little diorama. I think that's really cute. I think Hina's probably the most classic Soul Strike look, but they're all phenomenal. I just have a thing for that little floor cutout that they're on, you know, like that little slice of floor that grounds them to a place. I think that's very fun. Can I beg Admin to give me luck? Dude, you can try. Whether or not Admin will actually give you the luck, now that's a different question. We got a new QWER frame. We got a new hairstyle inspired by Chodan. We have new portraits for the skins. And then we get into some of those improvements that were foreshadowed on the last stream ahead of the 2nd year anniversary. One of them was the content wipeout feature, where now you can do a bulk wipeout. So if you're not trying to clear a new floor, but you just want to use all your keys, you just hit one button and it takes care of it for you. Notably, this is only going to be active if you have the remove ad feature active, which I imagine most people do. It's probably the best pack that you can get in the game. It really just unlocks everything. Looked into it, everyone gave some stuff. Don't worry, we'll get everything upgraded. We'll get everything upgraded for you, Eggtart. Thank you for pointing that out. And then the stage-based dungeons, we've got the challenge button at the highest stage you've reached. However, if you currently have keys, the challenge button will not appear at that stage. When you enter a dungeon using the challenge feature, clearing the stage will grant keys as a first reward instead of the existing rewards. Then I think I really wanted to talk about this next one. I told you guys this was going to be my favorite change, and I was not kidding. I think that this is so good. It added a smart use for currencies that are lingering inside your inventory. So now if you go to try to level up a stat inside the character screen and you run out of silver, for instance, it'll prompt you to use some of that offline silver that's waiting for use in your inventory. Now that's awesome. I'm a sucker for UI UX changes like this. I think this is fascinating and fun, and it's really good for the health of the game. It's kind of like I said too, less taps are good. The less I've got to navigate into my backpack, activate one of these offline currencies, say how much to use, then navigate back. We're eliminating 5 taps, and that's not even an overestimation. I think this is a phenomenal change, and this is the sort of thing that I want to see more of in the future. Good on the devs for this. I've talked about this before too. I would love to see something like this done for transmutation. When you're inside the shelter and you go to upgrade something, if you are missing that particular piece, but you have all the ingredients to transmute up to it, I would love to see it auto transmute for you. I think that that's great. That has a tendency to be kind of a holdup for people. I think we've all reached that sort of plateau, pseudo obstacle-y moment where you're trying to transmute something to upgrade your shelter, and you're trying to figure out how many of each one you need. You're crunching the numbers internally. And so that's my personal suggestion. I know people in chat probably agree as well. At least I hope you do. I'm not trying to speak for you. If you agree, let me know. Okay, let's move on. I've glazed this new feature enough. Well, maybe not enough. We could always stand to glaze a little bit more, but we'll move on regardless. We also got the improved treasure display in the archive, and hilariously, the latter quarter of this dev note is dedicated to red dots, and I just think that is so Soul Strike. I think that's so good. improved red dot display conditions for the jewel refinement and for the constellations. So now we've got even more red dots, or I should say more readable red dots. Perfect. That's why I come here, right? You know, it's like that's why we're here. It's for all these red dots. Would love to see this on jewel crafting because I have to keep going in and out of the jewel crystal crafting. Yeah, this is so re-Rainier referring to like this, right? I think that's something that could be applied in so many areas throughout Soulstrike. Okay. And we keep going. We also have the improved menu tab. The 2nd anniversary discount on summoning is happening right now. I'm hoping that we're gonna get to use some of that today. I'm gonna be summoning later on. There's a ton of stuff I haven't summoned for. We need Yanhua, we need so much. So I need the protein. What am I talking about, Yanhua? I need the protein. What the heck? We also got new treasure chest names for the QWER collaboration, increased, we show a display time for the rolling banners, so much more. There's a lot going on in this update. New transformation options in here. Oh my gosh, look at all this, guys. And then down here, we also have new events to talk about. Yanhua's event, the 14-day check-in event for the 2nd anniversary, the mission event, and so much more. Also, Lask is giving us some 2nd anniversary tokens now. So thank you so much, Lask. Appreciate you. And we got the new offers all the way down here. And now that is a packed update. I'm glad that we started with that because, dude, that is like a super, super packed. Look at that, dude. Oh, I think it might be stuck on a notification. So for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach down here and get you guys our first wheel spin. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel real quick, and maybe we can see if we can get the notification off the screen. Maybe I can restart. Okay. First wheel spin. You guys know how this works. Give me a number of ball and a number, or give me a number of spin first, and then a number of ball. 8 and 3. Plain and simple. 8 and 3 for Ultra Deathlord. 100%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Might have been closer to like 8.5. That might have been closer to like 8.5. 8 and 3. With the suggestion brought to you by Ultra Deathlord. Here we go, everybody. First code. Oh, Banana Jam. First time chatting? What's going on, dude? 100 class tickets. It's on, yeah. Woo! Honestly, great to just get that out of the way. Enjoy the summons. That's great. There you go, guys. Okay, let me get on in here. Let me get into the game. Let's do this. So now, honest rating out of 10. Honest rating out of 10 for the update so far for the 2nd anniversary of Soulstrike. Put it in chat. Let me know your thoughts and why. This is not meant to be like an English class with like, you know, explain yourself, but, you know, tell me why. Tell me your answer and then tell me why you believe that. And if there's something in your mind that would maybe make it a 10 out of 10. Like if you were to tell me what would make this a 10 out of 10 update for you, I'd love to hear that as well. Too many cheaters don't get banned and supporters too expensive. Duckfan, I think that the latter half of that is often seen with new systems in Soulstrike, right? We have like a new system come out and they balance it in a certain way so that the currency might not land exactly the way they want it to. They can always tweak that. So to be honest with like when it's an issue of like, oh, this system is currently too expensive, that's an okay problem to have because in the background they can just kind of tweak it over time until it feels right by either A, giving more of the currency to players so that way they can use it, or B, just reducing the amount for entry. So I'm not too worried about that. Now the first half of your comment relating to like the cheaters, right? I think the answer to that is twofold. The first is that the devs are in a constant battle against the cheaters. You know, the devs are constantly doing tweaks in the game to try to make sure that they can boot out the people who are there without actually earning it and also ruining the experience for other people. So we'll have to trust that they're making efforts behind the scenes on that. It's something they comment on almost every single week during the dev Q&A. And, you know, on the background too, on that second part there, the second half of that answer is that they also did the new server to try to help players. It's like if you want to have a brand new Soulstrike experience, So obviously it won't be for everyone necessarily, but if you want to start over completely, run a second account, you can do that. And now also the cheaters are going to stand out even crazier after that. Tell me why he... Yeah, there you go, Kong Maniac. More Evan would make it a 10 out of 10. Thanks, Motive. Thank you, bro. For it to be a 10 at a big event like guild versus guild content event, there's a nice update, but we can't really enjoy supporter or emblem features because of the limited supply of tickets. The update would be 10 out of 10 if we get emblem and supporter dungeon, or we can summon through ether. That's honestly like not a bad suggestion. Like considering that ether's used for everything. Now I don't know why they wouldn't give that option unless they had a particular vision for it. So it's a good suggestion either way. Matt Sykes, I think the expectations were talked about in such a high regard, and yes, there's new content, but besides the ally support additive, doesn't feel like there's much that's new and exciting. Well, we'll have to hope that they can add in a whole bunch more stuff. We already know that at least a little bit of new content is on the horizon because they talked about the core laboratory and what we're going to use from the elemental invasion dungeon. So much going on with dailies and things we need to summon, upgrade, collect. It starts to feel repetitive and tedious. Banana Jam, I think that's actually like a good point, and it's something that the devs are trying to like really like lock in on. You'll notice even in today's like dev Q&A, they talk about the fun of Soul Strike again. And I think they're trying to identify like the things that really make Soul Strike stand out and to make those extra fun and try not to lose those elements. So hang on to that thought and we'll see if they talk about it in the dev Q&A today. With that said, it might actually be a good time to swap over to the dev Q&A. Here, let me do that. Let's do that real quick. So we've got the dev note for number 14. This is the number 14 dev note for February 4th. There should be a cap for the dungeons. We have bulk feature already. New content, non-sweepable ones, so we can focus on that. Curdle, welcome aboard. What's going on? Okay, let's move on. Let's start off with a new code. SS Soul Strike 2 Year 2. SS 2 Year 2. And you can claim that by going into the menu, enter notice, go to the event tab, and then scroll all the way down and enter the promo code at the bottom. That's where you can put in this promo code. Okay? Awesome. Okay, guys. You know what? Don't start reading yet. Let me take a sip of coffee and then we'll get going. All right. Let's hear from the lead PD of Soul Strike. He says, hello. First of all, we'd like to sincerely thank all of our masters for celebrating this meaningful second anniversary with us. With this update, we hope that convenience features such as bulk sweep will allow you to focus even more on the fun elements you truly want to enjoy. That said, we also believe that there are still many areas that need to be refined and polished. Moving forward, just like bulk sweep, we plan to continue improving the game environment to make it more comfortable and more satisfying. Today, I'd like to focus in on soul parts. We've consistently said that soul parts represent the true fun of Soul Strike, and with that in mind, we introduced supporters to further expand its use. However, even from the dev team's perspective, we feel that the initial rollout left something to be desired. There we go. They're touching on it. That's great. While new content was added, acquisition sources were limited to ether summoning. The same applies to emblems. As a result, it's been difficult to reach the volume needed to truly enjoy the variety of gear builds we initially envisioned. As gamers ourselves, the dev team believes that even if it takes more time, the system needs to be reworked in a way that feels more truly game-like. Returning to soul parts for a second, we'd like to share our plans for improvements and balance adjustments aimed at maximizing the fun of equipment customization. So that's great. This is already a nice start to this because I like that they're just aware of it. This is what I was talking about where it's like, you know, whenever a new system is introduced, they're gonna have their eyes on it. Like they know that they need to watch it to make sure it feels right. Because, you know, you can only do, like, you won't be able to test in mass like this. Once you release it out to the public, that's when the real actionable data starts coming in, as well as the community feedback and response. So they can adjust it post-launch like this. Let's keep going. Increasing the value of Dimension Stone-crafted Ultimate Gear. Many players have shared feedback regarding the value and effectiveness of gear transmuted through significant effort and resources. In particular, we deeply agree with concerns that gear created via Mythic to Ultimate Gear feels relatively underwhelming. Originally, the true fun of soul parts was meant to lie in the very process of progression. However, with the current focus heavily weighted towards Nightmare Dungeon gear and similar equipment, we understand why that phrase may not have resonated. We believe that fun should come from obtaining mythic soul parts with solid options from the soul sphere, then upgrading it into ultimate gear. So now, what are they going to do about it? To restore this experience, we plan to overall enhance the performance of ultimate gear using dimension stones. This change is not intended to undermine the role or value of top tier gear such as Chronos or Nightmare equipment. Rather, ultimate gear involved dimension stone will gain its own identity, use cases, and performance. As a result, acquiring viable soul parts for various meta builds should become much smoother, allowing masters to enjoy breakthrough through diverse builds and combinations. So it sounds like they're just trying to create a different, separate identity for ultimate gear, so that way you can still enjoy the Chronos gear and everything else that you've been getting that's kind of like been at the forefront of players' mind ever since they've been introduced. But now you'll have a reason to use ultimate gear for something else, which that's great. I think this is a really positive vision that they're having for this. Next, synergy balance adjustments and new synergy additions. To move beyond a small set of correct answers and offer more enjoyment through diverse combinations, the synergy system will be expanded. Existing synergy buffs, increasing values for certain synergy effects that are currently underused due to low efficiency. New synergies added, introducing new synergies to enhance the fun of discovering and experimenting with new combinations. Together with the expansion of Ultimate Gear, these synergy changes are expected to create a truly enjoyable synergy effect. Okay, let me catch up with chat real quick. I wish the devs could make other builds too, not just MP movement speed. Imagine having MP recovery build or defense build or HP build one day. Well, it sounds like they're aware of limited options and they want to expand the validity of different builds, which is really cool. It's also very ambitious. I love that this is where their mind's at though. Next, treasure option improvements. Here we go. Until now, the fourth option on treasure has been limited to reinforcing the owner's specific element. We plan to update this so that an all-element enhancement option can also appear. One of the dev team's ongoing challenges is addressing how difficult it is to pivot once a specific element has been chosen. Bro, they get it. While element-focused deck building is certainly a core part of Soulstrike, we believe there should be more flexible transitional path when masters want to change their setup. Element resonance is one such attempt, but please think of this as a simpler and more efficient improvement in that direction. Additionally, we'll continue expanding second treasure for other allies so they can be used more effectively. I don't know if you, well, in like the Stone Age of Soulstrike, we used to use skill decks and, you know, of varying elements. That was before we started doing like mono element builds. That was the Wild West. It was truly the Wild West. And I think that they want to not necessarily take us back to that Wild West, but they want to make it so like, you know, if you're committed to like a fire build, if you're committed to a physical build, they don't want to make it so it's that hard to change from that. And, you know, I appreciate that. Yep, I've been there. See? Rainier agrees. So with the second anniversary update, we've introduced new content that we've been preparing for several months. However, just as important as creating new content is reorganizing and refining existing content to match the game's evolving state. Going forward, we'll place equal importance on reviewing previously released content, ensuring it's truly fun and properly balanced alongside new updates. As we've been posting dev notes every Friday, we've continually reflected on how to better communicate the development team's thoughts and direction. Since text-only notes can sometimes be hard to digest and many masters prefer concrete details over long-term plans, we've decided to make a change. Starting with the next dev note, we'll focus more on short-term updates, combining update previews with direct developer commentary. This should allow us to share more intuitive and detailed information, and these notes will be posted on the Friday before each update. Thank you. That's great. And man, they've been killing it with the communication. I really appreciate communicative devs. That is probably my favorite feature. That's the thing that defines a good dev to me, is how communicative they are, how transparent they are with their community. I think this is good, and having more interaction with them and more foresight into what's coming also gives them earlier access to player feedback. So that way, if something seems a little off on paper, they'll at least be aware of it before the launch of this new update. So this is great. Big fan of everything that's stated here. Thank you to the lead PD as always for writing these up. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, also guys, we've got the new AI agent, Lask. So if you want to engage with Lask, you can, but make sure to join our Discord server to do so as well, and in-game. in game you can do it, and also join in our Discord server. You can see it's available on Discord in our official channel. So join in that if you haven't already, and you can hang out with AI Lask. Next, guys, we have the Guess the Ally quiz. Should we do a wheel spin before? We should probably do a wheel spin before, right? Yeah, let's do a wheel spin. Let's do a wheel spin first. You guys know the drill. There's only 3 left in the tank, so give me a number of ball as well as a number of spins and a number of ball. There's only 3 left in the tank, so 5 and 3, that's great. The Ultra Death Lord, we used Ultra Death Lords last time though, so maybe we can take that number. If anybody else has any competing numbers, if not, you know what? I'll just do it. It's all the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that was good. That was good, actually. And number 3. Okay. Here we go, guys. Brought to you in part by Ultra Death Lord. Get engaged to last. Motive. 100 ally tickets. 100 ally tickets. Whenever you guys want to summon, you'll know where to find them. Okay. So now from one source, oh my gosh, Mr. Slot, salve! Salve, Slotinho. Tudo beleza? All right, everybody. So now let's go on to the Guess the Ally quiz. Y'all know how this works. Salve, lindão. Muito obrigado. Okay, so now it could be anything. It could be in theory anything, but lately it's been anything. But it's the Guess the Ally quiz. We're gonna give you a hint, and you're going to have to tell us what that thing that we're showing you is. It'll most likely be an ally though. So keep your eyes peeled, keep your fingers on the keyboard, be ready to type fast because there's 5 rounds. You have to be the first one to get it right, and you also have to spell it correctly. Can't emphasize that enough. After that, contact admin on Discord to get your reward. Now, without further ado, are we ready for round 1? All right, let's do this. Round 1, baby. Who is this? Easy. People are just guessing. 172 is just guessing. He's just writing whatever. He's like, I have an idea of how this works. Nice, but who got it first? I think I know who got it. It was Velfrost. It's magenta. This one, again, is one of my favorites because of the nice, like, diorama style. I really like the little bit of floor cutout. Okay. Nice job on round 1, but are you ready for round 2? It's only going to get more difficult from here. That's not true. It's about the same level of difficulty throughout. Round 2, baby. Who's this? Well, we know it's a QWER character because it literally says QWER on the microphone. Wow, this was almost unanimous. YouTube this time. The winner is on YouTube, and I think I see who it is. The autocorrect is hitting people hard, by the way. Bubble Potato 3. It is Shion. Oh, that's awesome. Congrats. Congratulations, guys. That's just round 2 out of 5, so you have plenty more times to do this. Plenty more times to actually win. Don't worry, guys. And they're thinking, I know what you guys are doing now. Ready? Round 3. Who is it? Who is it? People are just typing ahead of time, and they're like, I have a 50-50 shot. Who is it? Who is it, chat? Mr. Slot, Chodan? Chodan? Nice. There you go. 172 centimeters, 70 kilograms. You got it, bro. It is Chodan. Congratulations. It's a 50-50 shot with folks. Okay. Round 4. Now, we could trick you on this one. Okay? I know what people are doing. We could be tricking you. Okay? Round 4 starts right now. You guys think you know exactly what's going on, huh? You think you can play us like that? Bro, Riri is like, I wrote this thing. Riri, wow. Wow. Well done. Well done, guys. Riri, it is Hina. Like I said, the presentation for this skin, very Soul Strike. Very Soul Strike. I think they really nailed this. When are you guys gonna bring one of the ones with the long names? Yeah. It's a good one. Big Bros High Protein Supplement. Dude, we should do the really long named ones. That'd be so funny. That's a great suggestion. That'd be very irritating for people with autocorrect on, because dude, autocorrect was obliterating people on YouTube a second ago. Okay, now round 5. Ready, set, go. Who the heck is this? Who the heck is that? You remember what I said about horse shadowing earlier, chat? You remember horse shadowing? I said, she's commonly depicted with the horse. It's horse shadowing.
Horse.
This was like a photo finish at a horse race. Just a nose hair ahead. We got it on YouTube. It's A-Tart. A-Tart, though that one was destined, right? Because A-Tart almost had one earlier, but was like kind of got hosed by a typo. So this is, you know, this is great. It's Yeonhwa. It's Yeonhwa and her horse, Yeon Horse. Oh, there you go. I mean, I get it, bro. Yeon Horse. Oh, well done. Well done, guys. Y'all never cease to amaze me. You know, you guys are getting too used to the like magenta, Hina, Chodan, Shion answers, right? We'll mix it up. We'll get you guys as soon as we're out of February. We'll get you guys as soon as the collaboration's over. But the QWER collab is still happening, and it will still be going until late February. So you still have time to summon, still have time to get skins and stuff. Real quick, I kind of want to see, do I have any offline currency? Let's spend all my silver on stuff real quick, and then we can see if I have anything. Let's just dump it all into like crit damage real quick. Nice, look at this. This is awesome. This is so dope, actually. I really love this. Use, and then we get some back. Bro, that is a great feature. That is awesome. Very happy with what they've implemented here. Like, their head is at the right spot for me. I'm telling you guys, I'm a sucker for that stuff. I think that's the best. Let's get some skill damage. Oh, actually, let's get defense. Let's get defense. I know, chat. Don't give me that. Chat's always like, oh, they can't kill you if they're dead. I know, but sometimes I can kill them if I'm still alive. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes a good offense, oh no, a good defense is you get it, chat. Hey, you know, you miss 100% of the shots you take if you're Evan. That's what it is. All right, superior attack. Let's just load this up, baby. We got a lot of attack just hanging out here. Look at that. Wow. And defense. Lol, no defense needed. Get out of here. Let's ban A-Tart. Let's ban A-Tart. They're ruining my vibe. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, bro. We'll do this and then we'll get, I haven't dumped anything into all element res at all. What the heck is this exchange going on in chat? Riri, send me feet. What the? So, this is, welcome to Soul Feet. Welcome to Soul Feet, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, yo, chat. What the heck? Okay, let's do my ad summons on each one of these. I haven't actually touched my ad summons today. Let's just go in here and just rip each of those. Nice, I like seeing even just legendaries. I got a mythic on the ally ad summons. That's a good sign. Dude, the buffed up ad summons, the 50 ad summons right now, that's amazing. That's awesome. Oh, let's just do all three. Let's just do all those real quick. Oh, I only have one. Awesome. Okay, so let's just go through each one and do this. Before I hit summon though, I want to remind everybody to fill out the survey that's pinned to the top of the chat. That's the ball drop survey. That's another way to earn rewards. You can only win it once. You can only win it once. It's where we put everybody's names in the funnel mixed with an obstacle course, and whoever makes it to the end gets rewarded. Okay, so while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and just pull some of these. I'm just gonna use all my class tickets. I didn't send that. Yeah, dude, I got the receipts. It was my cat, I promise. Yeah, your cat walked on your desk and typed out, send me feet. Well, actually, I guess it's, it's the monkey at the typewriter thing or whatever, right? And writes Shakespeare, you know what I'm talking about? That just happened to you. It's like that old adage, right? That's what happened to you live. Okay, give me some good stuff, game. Thank you, that's nice. That's at least something. We're getting good rates today. You know, the rates are popping. But I want to summon on something. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I got like no currency for this. So let me just go to my shelter real quick and I'll just redeem whatever I got. What are the odds that I can get the protein in just a little bit? Probably fairly low, but still. Oh, excuse me, summon. All right, let's see if we can get the protein. On a times 300. Stop. Is that the protein? Tell me that's... Oh, we got it! We got the protein! Let's go! No way, we got it on the first pull. We got it on the first real pull. That's amazing. We got the gains! Welcome to Gain Strike. Wait, we got two? What are you talking? Oh my God, we got two. We got two of them on that. There's a tiny little number 2 on that. You gotta be kidding me. That's rigged. It's not rigged, I promise. Bro, I didn't even have the current. You saw me go and get the currency right now. It's not rigged, bro. Although I will keep going. I will keep going, to be honest. We got a third one. We got a third. This is starting to look like my Amazon shopping cart. This is crazy. Gotta do those push-ups now. How do we do push-ups with Soul Strike? I'm open to suggestions. How do we implement a push-up stream with Soul Strike? Admin's thinking. Admin's got his thinking face on while I'm saying this, bro. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. 3 copies, 450 pulls. Yeah, these rates are awesome today. The luck in the room goes up with the heat levels. So when the AC is off in the room, my luck is higher. That's what we're experiencing today. Time to introduce emojis. To make our alchemist move. Man, today's stream is brought to you by hitting your macros, and that's what we're doing with the protein today. Okay, let's head back over to the skills. I do have copies of deer, but I don't have a lot. Let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. We got another, and I think we should have a free one. We got another. And we have a free copy. That's awesome. And let's go for Yanhua. Because we're so lucky. Because we're so lucky, baby. I can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. What are these rates? Oh my gosh. This is, I swear to you, I know it sounds crazy. This is not rigged. Okay, look. See, because look at how dry my polls are after that. See, I'm telling you, it's not even streamer luck. All right, okay, I can't. I got 3 copies. I got 3 on that one. It's not rigged argument is a lot harder to make after that. That's crazy. I promise you guys. I promise you it is not rigged. How do I become a team on Soul Strike? Holy heavens, dude. That's gonna be, we should make that, that should be a YouTube short. We should make that a YouTube short or something. That's funny. What are the odds of that? All right. Let's chill on that. Let's leave some for the rest of everybody, okay? How about that? Sorry, guys. I could keep going. No. We'll just, I'll just leave it alone. Here, I'll summon the rest of my tickets. I've got some of these. It's 20% off right now, so your tickets are gonna go way further because it's the 2nd anniversary. That's something to keep in mind. So make sure you're summoning, because it is definitely worth it. And summoning is very rewarding right now, guys. This is nearly illegal. I won't accept it. I admit I don't think I've never had rates like that. And the joke is that my luck is really good. I don't think I've ever had rates like that. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys. Time is flying, by the way. I'm so glad that we've been able to do this today. So to show you guys how appreciative I am of you being here, let's get a wheel spin. How about that? Let's do it. A wheel spin. Just tell me left or right. There's only 2 in here. Oh, happy 2-year Pog Jeff. What's up, J-Mac? What's going on, dude? Have you seen the new studio? You seen this? How cool is this? You see that we're actually like moving around? I'm in a 3D space right now. I'm in front of Soul Strike City, baby. 2 years is, oh, right? Okay, and we're doing it by my right. Does that change anything? So if you say right, I'm gonna choose this one. You see what I mean? It's my right. Are you guys down with that? That's from Scatty94. Yo, 94. It says nope. Okay, so that means you're right then, right? Can't wait to stream there. That's what I'm saying, Jeff. Next time you come down, this is where you'll stream. This is great. Okay, so we're going with this one. We're going with this. Oh, yeah, my right? Okay, so I'm gonna put this back then. So now are we clear, Scatty? Any other feedback? By the way, 94, great year. Great year, dude. That's awesome. If that year means anything to you, that's a great year. Okay. Okay. We're keeping the last one in its wheel prison, and this one's getting out. Congratulations. Congrats, and it's skill tickets. Nice. That's from Scatty94. Jagroup. What's up, dude? Oh, and for the ball drop, if you want to sign up for that, by the way, at the top. It's pinned to the top of the chat. It's pinned to the top of the chat. So make sure to fill that out. A2 right away. I need to change out my builds. That's what I need to do. I've gotten so much new stuff. I should probably put it in there. Should we go level up Yanhua? How do you guys like Yanhua, by the way? I feel like that kind of got glazed over because we were moving pretty quick through that update notice, and so we didn't really get a chance to talk about it. She's bad. Oh, she's not. She isn't Showdown. No way. Let's move on. You're hilarious, bro. I'm gonna just level her up because I mean, we've got the resources for it, and then we can get the unique effect in the background. And then I can just level this up as well so we can get more damage. Let's level up Shion as well. Oh, see this, well, there's no unique pop-ups. There's no unique effects for her. So no unique effects here either. Dude, I'm struggling with the, let's burn this. Look at this, dude. The smart pop-up has got me acting up, dude. I love it. The fact that I can just like select that and immediately pop the stuff that's waiting for me in my backpack, it's so good. She looks sick though, and we appreciate that, Jackson. We do appreciate the fact that she looks sick. Because dude, the design team for Soul Strike is so good. They kill it every single time. And I love the way they make everything look just so coherent. I don't know, the art style for Soul Strike is just phenomenal. All right, should I try the bulk wipeout? I don't know if I want to do the bulk wipeout dungeons, unfortunately. I can't wait to do the elemental invasion. Unfortunately, you guys see I'm not at 12,000. I'm far from 12,000, unfortunately. Let's just go in on the Orcish punching bag real quick, and then maybe we can do the full. Why are you so broke? Your group is coming in, bro. Dude, I can't give you an answer that's gonna satisfy what you're asking, bro. That's crazy that you would say that. Come on, my bad. Yeah, your group. Mind your business, bro. Mind your own business, dude. Can I get a commission from the art team? I hadn't considered that. Probably not, but you know, it's probably not, but maybe. They seem busy. But maybe, what would you like to commission? Would it be like an OC in the style of like Soul Strike? It might be kind of cool to do something like down the line where they did like an art competition or like a submission thing, and then it's like the winner would get like drawn by the art team. It's funny because I started out like that. It started out saying no, and it kind of turned into a maybe actually, to be honest. I'm telling y'all now, if we get Charles one more time, I'm gonna kidnap Admin. Okay. Okay. I can't draw. It's been 5 days straight. I can't draw, but I have an idea for a character I want to use for D&D. Jackson, I don't know if you were here earlier in the stream, but dude, I ran the finale for my D&D campaign over the weekend. I've been DMing it for 2 years, and I ended it on Saturday. It was great. I had such a fun time. I love DMing. I play as well. I'm very blessed to have a group that meets extremely consistently. We have 3 campaigns going, and I finished mine, which is awesome. Thank you, dude. I've never done that before. It felt awesome. Felt awesome, and it was a very satisfying conclusion. Okay, I'm hovering over this bulk wipeout feature. I think it's kind of sick, to be honest. But, well, let's just see what happens if I do it. Dang, dude. And then you just get a whole bunch of rewards. That is very convenient. If their goal was convenience, then they nailed it. Gotta say. That was pretty awesome. But now, does that also take into account? It does. Oh, it does also take into account the key that I could get via my ads, via the bonus one. That's pretty cool. Okay. They should add the ability to change color of clothing and hair, etc. in the transmog. Oh, you know, I've seen some games do stuff like that where you have like customization options with skins. It's a really interesting idea. Admittedly, I do think that would be a difficult thing to do during a collaboration period, but for Soul Strike Originals, that's something that we should absolutely look into. Unfortunately, when you add in like other IPs, it starts to get complicated with stuff like that. But for original Soul Strike characters, I think that's a stellar idea, dude. That's a stellar idea, Jackson. Yeah, we'll leave a note about the suggestion. Thank you. So, on the conversation, right, of the new smart pop-up that comes up whenever you run out of currency and you have something in your bag and the game prompts you to use it, are there any more suggestions that you guys might have that are kind of like that? Like UI, UX suggestions that you'd love to see added into Soul Strike to help like with your quality of life or maybe convenience of the game? Anything like that? You guys let us know. You let us know, and then we can have some of that discussion here, or we can carry it into Discord, and eventually we can bring it to the devs if we think that it's like something very good and actionable. So let us know. Field boss, increase it. Bros, just straight up with it. Field boss has been stuck for 2 years. Roger that. Roger that. Any other quality of life suggestions that you might have that are vaguely akin to or, you know, inspired by that smart pop-up? I've already talked about mine. I already talked about how I want a very similar smart pop-up for when you are out of like a particular transmutation ingredient, but you have the ingredients to fuse more. I'd like to be able to just automatically fuse those. I've been on this train for a little while, guys. I will die on this hill, bro. I'm turning this molehill into a mountain. And you talked about the jewel crafting. We already noted that one down too, Revernier. That's a good one. We got that one noted. I think that's good. You know, any opportunity to avoid having to go in and out of something. Jackson is killing me, dude. That's good. Smart pop-up come to us buy support tickets for me. That's awesome. That's great. Okay, so guys, by the way, so there's one more ball in here. We're just gonna take it out. We're just gonna take it out. This one is from me to you. Okay, that's what this is. Happy 2-year anniversary to Soul Strike as well. To us. Here you go, guys. And that is 10,000 ether. I forgot this is the same one from last time. I ripped it in half by accident. That's so funny. The other half is actually still in here. The other half is it. We should probably print out another one. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so guys, while we've been talking and playing and discussing quality of life improvements for Soul Strike and stuff, that survey has been running in the background. Now, y'all have had plenty of time to fill that out. I've warned you a bunch. We've talked about it, and now it's time to actually go in there. So as soon as we're ready, we're gonna show it, and then we're gonna award some people some ether, okay? First 3 people to make it to the bottom of the funnel, mixed with an obstacle course, are going to get 30,000 ether, okay? And that is actually great, and it'll go a little bit further because of the 20% discount for summoning if you plan to use it that way. Okay, this is a test. Ready? let's drop them. We shuffle them up. It's gonna be you guys. They go down the funnel. Oh, and also each one has like a special ability. The special ability is that giant shockwave you're seeing. There's like a tiny red ring around each ball, and as it like goes towards completing the circumference of the circle, it will unlock the shockwave and blast everybody. You might see it happen again. We'll see depending on how long this takes. So in this case, it looks like the light blue, that sky blue, that glacier blue ball is going to make it to the bottom first. Or is it like a robin's egg blue? I guess it's like, I think it's a glacier. Seems like a glacier blue, right? Oh, Scatty. No, dude, you're good. I do think it's actually too late. Sorry, actually, I said you're good. I actually think it is too late. I think you're right. Okay, now we're gonna replace everybody's names with the test. We're gonna replace test with everybody's names. Guys, it's so hard to speak today. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm tripping over my own tongue. I gotta start doing some tongue yoga before this. We're gonna shuffle this bad boy up and then we're gonna drop them, baby. First 3 to the bottom get 30,000 ether. Happy 2-year anniversary to Soul Strike. Let's go. We got people off to the front here. Let's see who just shot to the front. That's Pink Labor Place. And we got A-Tart. Oh, from YouTube, we got A-Tart in there. Oh, the shockwave goes up. Jagroup. Oh, Jagroup. Yo, Jagroup was saying, yeah, get your group out of there, bro. That's what I'm saying. Get your group get lifted out of there. And then boom, that guy gets it. Woo! Sorry, Jagroup. Sorry, bro. But you were saying it's rigged. Jagroup came in here, talked some stuff, and then he got scooped out. I'm just kidding, by the way, Jagroup. There's no rigged. It's all love, brother. It's all good. Sorry about that. Jagroup got scammed. Look at that. That guy something. That guy, he made it to the top though. That's great. And remember, if you're in the top 3, you get rewarded 30,000 ether. Chat, this has been so much fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. It's been a blast. Remember, if you were one of the 3 winners, contact admin on Discord to get that reward. Keep enjoying Soul Strike, especially now that it's in its 2nd year. I hope you guys have a nice week in between. We stream Soul Strike every other week here on the Come To Us USA channel and on the Soul Strike official YouTube. So I will see y'all next time, okay? Bye, everyone. See you next time.
벌써 2주년이 됐다니. 내소 해주실 거죠?